The Amazon is a place where maps lose their meaning, a place where light struggles to reach the ground and time seems to rot in its damp soil. If you're unwise enough to stand still, you might see a shape moving between the trees, covered in black fur, matted and wet, dragging itself closer and closer until you can make out the details. It has heard the whispers of civilizations rise and fall, watched the conquistadors rip through the jungle with their swords and greed, and the river has borne silent witness to the ancient pacts made between man and monster, deals struck and broken, debts paid and collected. It remembers what we've tried to bury under asphalt and steel, the violence, the exploitation, the lies. It remembers the sins of our fathers and the blood that soaked the soil. And it's patient. The Amazon is very patient. Just listen, because not everything that breathes has a name, and not all myths are dead. It lets the concrete crack and the steel rust because it knows that whatever's built on violence will always fall. In the heart of the jungle where the air grows thin and the roots of giant trees strangle the earth, you might find yourself face to face with the embodiment of that pact, a nightmare made flesh. But they're also the reflections of what we cannot tame in the world and in ourselves. They're the metaphors that reveal our deepest fears and the truths we've silenced. They are the monsters we've become. They are the monsters we've created. And in the end, they are the monsters we've always been. A thing that once walked on two legs and looked like us, but now drags itself along on all fours, gnashing its teeth, clawing at your clothes, eyes blazing with unholy fire. You see that it is hunched over. Its head is pressed against its chest. Its back caved in as if by some unseen force. Infrared cameras captured only the trembling of the trees in a blurry silhouette, 8 feet tall, dragging its arms across the jungle floor. These are the things that linger in our nightmares, after we've forgotten our dreams. They are the reason that entire villages vanish in a single night, leaving only smoldering fires and huge footprints in the soft earth. The officials may blame guerrilla warfare, but the people aren't talking about war. They're talking about something watching from the treetops, something deliberate. And then you see the eye, one eye the size of a dinner plate, yellow and fathomless, staring out from the creature's furry chest where its mouth should be. It takes a step closer, letting out a shuddering breath that smells like rotting meat. Some say it's Mapinguari, a one-eyed monster covered in black fur, with a mouth on its belly and the stench of death wherever it walks. Some say it was once a shaman who defied nature and is now cursed to wander in torment, howling at the trees, tearing apart those who forget to ask permission before entering sacred ground. It's not just a jungle. It's a cathedral of shadows, a breathing world older than memory itself. Or maybe you'd rather jump into the churning brown water and swim for your life, for what good is a one-eyed monster on land, when the river's your domain, too, though. Even there you won't find peace, because the river's domain stretches far beyond the trees, beyond the sunlight, beyond the reach of men. In the murky depths lurk Encantados, creatures born from the river, shape-shifting, smiling like humans, yet never blinking. And within its verdant labyrinth, there are eyes, ancient eyes, eyes uncatalogued by science, unmentioned in textbooks. They belong to things we're never meant to find, and never wanted to exist. Deep in the Amazon, where the sun bleeds out before reaching the forest floor and life forms around luminous green algae, you might hear a low growl. If you turn and run, you might hear the sound of rushing water, the slap of a powerful tail against the muddy bank. But the truth is, this is the Amazon, and here the river doesn't just flow. It thinks, it dreams, it remembers. In 2013, a group of researchers claimed to hear deep, guttural screams in the Javari Valley. Unlike any known primate, they don't know they're right. For the truth is, the Amazon remembers. These are the creatures that dwell in the darkest corners of the Amazon. Yes, so if the trees whisper your name and the rivers sparkle without wind, don't run, don't speak,